So this is actually my second time graduating from the Coliseum, my first being my high school graduation. And with the last name starting with U and over 1,000 kids in my class, I was pretty much in the nosebleeds. So I put in a request and said, hey, if I'm ever here again, could I get a better seat more towards the front? And I mean, come on. I'm about as front as you can get. But in all seriousness, I'd like to congratulate everybody here. We did it. Now the road to get here was challenging for us all, especially with this pain in the mask, COVID. Now I know each and every one of you have your own unique story as why you chose Trident and the things you experienced along your path here. And I'm no exception to that. And I was fortunately blessed enough to be chosen to tell you all a little bit about my story today. So my name is Nicolas Ullo and I graduated from Wando High School, where I played varsity soccer all my years there. I was fortunate enough to make it to the national level, which aided me in several D1 and D2 college scholarships. My dreams were coming true. I was going to play D1 college soccer, or so I thought. As preseason training began, I could barely walk off the field. Several MRIs later, and it was discovered that I had to have a double hip surgery, ultimately causing me to learn how to walk again, at only 18 years of age. I then had to make the toughest decision of my life and withdraw from my scholarship. My family and I then knew that education would be my sole pursuit at this time, instantly making us think of Trident Tech. Trident was a huge presence in Wando as they offered many college credit building classes for us to take as high schoolers. That, plus their affordability, convenient locations, and overall kindness, made the decision to enroll here a no-brainer. So my recovery was expected to be 9 months, and due to the fact that I couldn't walk or drive like normal, Trident aided me in getting set up with their incredible online program. The professors and staff were so amazing, truly making this difficult time a lot easier for me. Through a lot of hard work, I was able to get the 9 months down to 6, get back on the field, and even get recruited to play semi-pro soccer, all while taking a full load of college classes. Thank you. Life was getting back to normal, or so it seemed, until we took my grandfather, or Opa as we call him, into the emergency room for a back pain. The pain was believed by doctors to be a small fracture until the scans revealed different. The doctors sat us down and uttered the worst sentence I've ever heard in my life. He has stage 4 fully metastasized bone cancer and roughly 4 months of life left. Our world was shattered. My hero now had a ticking clock on life. But it was then that God's plan was revealed in full. I wasn't supposed to be out of state playing soccer. I was supposed to be right here for this moment to help take care of my grandfather and be with him every second that I could. My grandmother, mother, and sister were so incredible during this process, and with my father working hard at his job out of state, I knew it was my role to step up as man of the house. We practically lived in the hospital, making our schedule very unpredictable, especially with my timeliness in school. Every time I was met with an issue that affected my education, my professors had met me head-on with kindness and understanding. They went past the normal job description of the average teacher. They offered prayers, thoughts, and any help they could to help me to succeed. The last 2 weeks of my Opa's life, we spent full time in the hospital, also the same time I was nearing the end of my semester at Trident. My workload was huge, but I was determined to get it done. I sat by my grandfather's bedside, working through the night, taking tests and turning in assignments to pass. When time came to reach my final assignment, I turned it in and received an A, immediately looking towards my grandfather saying, "Opa, we did it. I made it for you." He was inaudible at this time, but he didn't need words because the true expression of pride and happiness is all that he could show. He passed 2 days later, and although the hardest time of our lives, we were blessed to be with him every step of the way, and I knew he was proud. Life felt really empty without him, but we knew we had to keep pushing forward. I was now nearing the end of my educational career at Trident, and I was still playing soccer. Life seemed to be getting back to normal. That is, until one summer morning, a year to the day after my grandfather's diagnosis, I woke up completely unable to walk. I was immediately rushed to the hospital, where after several MRIs, they found I had 2 white spots on my brain and fluid in my spine. I was immediately admitted to the neurological department, where they had to perform an emergency spinal tap procedure. The procedure unfortunately had gone wrong, and they had punctured my spine, letting the brain fluid leak out through my spine. I was then in the hospital 5 nights in complete quiet and darkness, with diagnoses ranging from MS all the way to cancer. They then had to perform a blood patch in hopes to clot the hole and through the grace of God, it was a success, and I instantly started feeling better. Now, while all this was going on, I was also nearing the end of my career at Trident. I missed exams, projects, and tests. But yet again, Trident proved to be the school I always knew they were, caring about me and my educational path. They guaranteed that I could get all my work in with no penalty, so I could be here today to speak to you all. Although I'm still regularly being tested, I'm proud to announce that the spots have not spread, and the doctors have since retracted their diagnoses of MS and cancer. A true miracle. Thank you. So I'm here today to hopefully inspire each and every one of you to know that no matter how tough an adversity is in your life, having faith, family, and incredible people like the ones here at Trident, you can get through anything. This school to me is more than just a school. It is a place where people come to learn and grow, all while feeling cared for and appreciated. A place where every type of person is welcomed and respected, all while achieving the career they've been dreaming of. I guess that's why they call it a community college. Now, my list of thank yous alone would take several minutes. So for time's sake, I would like to thank Dr. Thornley, the amazing staff at Trident, Miss Gosshorn, my incredible speech teacher, Sarah and Daniel, Trident's amazing photography team, Coach Eric Bendig, a role model of mine, my incredible priest, Father Mark, Miss DeJar Swipper-Lewis, who without her kindness, I would not have made it to this stage today. My amazing family, especially my mama and sister, my best friends and heroes. Above all, I'd like to thank God, who without this would never be possible for anyone here. I'm proud to announce that with the help of these amazing people, that I will be attending Lipscomb Christian University in the fall to pursue my master's degree in film production and mass communications. And I will be walking on to their Division I soccer team. I thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart to listen to my story. Once again, congratulations to all the graduates here, and God bless you all. Thank you so much. Can I take a picture with you real quick? Would that be okay? Thank you. I'm going to take a picture with Dr. Thornley.